Hey guys, I haven't uploaded a video in a long time, so I thought I'd upload my Magic the Gathering deck. Because I've been playing that, and I obviously like playing mono red. That's definitely my color of choice, you know, 'cause I play red like a boss. And this is kind of the Kuldotha Rebirth Goblin deck. It's doing pretty well. I'm going to have a tournament coming up pretty soon that I'm going to attend. And I do plan to take this to my Friday Night Magic, although I'm still tweaking it. I'm not using Goblin Guides because they're $6 a pop and they're only going to be good and standard for a little over 2 months. That's kind of a waste. I'd rather just use that for like the new Chandra that came out, because that card's a boss. It's pretty much 4 Signal Pests, 4 Memnites, 4 Goblin Arsonist. This card is really good. It's a 1-drop 1/1 Goblin, but when it leaves the battlefield and goes to the graveyard, you get to do 1 damage to target creature or player. And I'll explain the combo with that later. 2 Ember Haulers, 2 War Drivers. This is supposed to be 4 War Drivers, but I, for some reason, can't get my hands on 2 more, so I'm just popping in 2 Ember Haulers because they're really good. The War Drivers, because, yeah. And for artifacts, just 4 Shrine of Burning Rage, because this is red decks, and you know red deck wins for real. And this is a win condition all on its own. And place out a Lightning Bolt. We're going into the spells. So you got your Lightning Bolts, the Kuldotha Rebirth, Goblin Grenade. I love this card. You know, I just wish it was an instant. It'd be so good if it was an instant. Place out of Shocks because they're now legal, and Galvanic Blast because you know it's pretty much running 8 Shocks. The land base is 16 basic mountains and 4 teetering peaks for a total of 20 land. And pretty much how the combos go off is turn 1. My opening plays I love doing on turn 1 is either dropping a Memnite and using Kuldotha Rebirth to give me 3 1/1 Goblin creature tokens. You know, giving me like 3 of these guys just on turn 1. That's a great opening play. Or my other favorite thing to do is just open up with you know, a Goblin Grenade, an Arsonist, and like a Mountain in hand, and maybe a Teetering Peaks, and then the rest doesn't matter, like a Shrine for turn 3. I will have to push it back to turn 3, but that's okay, because I'll turn 1, drop Arsonist, turn 2, drop Teetering Peaks, attack for 3, and then use that other mana using Goblin Grenade, doing 5 damage with this, and this when it leaves the battlefield, goes to the graveyard. By any means, it does 1 damage to target creature or player. So these together can do 6 damage turn 2 with Teetering Peaks. You know, that's 8 damage on turn 2. You've already dropped your opponent to 12. Turn 3, you're going to drop a Shrine, and you know, that's if, and then you're just going to keep adding land. You only need 4 land. That's it. That's why you only need to run 20, because there's nothing in the deck that's absolutely nothing above a 2-drop in this deck. And it's mostly 1-drops and 0s. You know, just, you know, lots of removal. Your Lightning Bolts and your pretty much 8 Shocks are mostly your removal. Galvanic Blast is really fun to do the burn damage if I can just set it up. Signal Pest and Teetering Peaks are very fun because then they won't be able to block it on average, so you can poke in a little too. The best thing about Ember Hauler is that it's not a tap ability, so you can attack for 2 or 4 if you have the peaks. Actually, sometimes more if you have like Battle Cry going on. So it's like, yeah, you know, you have that out, then you'll just attack and it'll be a massive damage, and then if your opponent's low enough, you can just tap 1 mana. Do that extra 2 damage and then like finish them off with a Lightning Bolt. I mean, it just gets stupid, but I'm still tweaking it because it doesn't feel quite right. I actually may take out the whole rebirth aspect and just make it go mono red goblins. I'm sad to see Ember Hauler not get reprinted for M12. He's a really good goblin that I wish got reprinted. Lightning Bolt, ugh. I'm sad to see this go October 1st. I'll be really sad. Goblin Guides, you know, that's gonna go, but, you know, there's just more stuff that's gonna come in when the new sets come out, so I'm not too worried. If I do make this the complete mono red, just goblins and not the rebirth version, like it is now, I definitely want to put some chieftains in there, just because you can give, all your guys haste, mix in with like 4 of these, 4 chieftains. The arsonist is still a good 1-drop, and for a time, some ember haulers, and you can pretty much just do haste, pump up shenanigans, and do massive damage. So it's a fun deck, and on the last Friday at my library, that's the tournament I'm going to take this to and see how I do. And just, it's a free little tournament, but I can get some sleeves that I'm at. I'm going to try getting into EDH. Got to get me a commander deck, because I don't want to start from scratch. That sucks. And yeah, this is a nice little update, because I haven't done anything in a while. And also, in the other video that I'm going to upload will be the deck that I did when I tied for first in a tournament at the library that I'm telling you about. In that video I mentioned that I did 5 matches and only lost 1. I was mistaken. I had 7 matches and lost 1, so my ending score was 6 match victories and 1 loss, and that was to Infect. And the funny thing is, someone else used literally the exact same deck, and I beat the crap out of him with the deck that I show you in the other video. So this is just me doing an update, showing you what I'm running now. This is just something really fun, and I'm really loving goblins. Red decks are for bosses. Bye.